Good. Check, check. Here we go. This new one's much easier. I don't need that guy appreciating.
Bringing budgets down. I like it.
Oh no, am I automating? Am I part of the problem?
Yeah, you're AI. You AI that guy.
Kevin here reporting in from SDCC, and we're here on the floor with Brian Volk-Weiss from Nacelle Company. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
So awesome.
Indoors.
Indoors. We get to talk this time with toys that we can look at.
That's right.
And we're here at the Fandom World booth 2401 in San Diego, and you're going to take us through, some of the things in the NACELLEVERSE, which I think is super cool, building out the whole universe with all the different brands that are right behind you. And I'm a big fan of all the other stuff too, the comedy, all the content too. So everyone go make sure you pay attention. Go to Nacelle and on social media, but we're going to take a look at this poster first, if that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, flip it around. Look at that. Stand next to it, man.
Okay.
This should be you.
Yeah. So, this is the NACELLEVERSE. You can see down there. So I guess a good way to do it to go up from down to up.
Sure.
So, this is Soraya. This is Nima. These are the human leads from Robo Force. Robo Force is the show we're doing with The Rock. And this show is in production right now.
Nice.
We should be locking up the whole thing hopefully before September. We're a little bit behind schedule, but we're almost done. And this Robo Force really sets up the whole NACELLEVERSE because every single property that we're working with is in Robo Force.
Okay.
So actually today we're going to be showing the first original Biker Mice footage in 17 years, and that's from the cameo they have in Robo Force, which sets up a scene in Biker Mice. So this we're doing with Ryan Reynolds, and this show is getting written. So this is in the script stage right now, and there's a scene in Robo Force with the Biker Mice that we're going to see the mirror image of it in. I got that reversed. So there is a scene with the Biker Mice in Robo Force that next year, when Biker Mice comes out, we're going to see the other side of that scene.
Okay.
So kind of like, if you remember
that.
in like Back to the Future 2,
right.
He goes back to the enchantment under the sea dance,
yeah.
And you see him climbing around himself from Back to the Future 1.
Yeah.
We're trying that.
I love stuff like
works.
that.
Yeah, so do I. So we'll see if it works. And then we got Sectaurs, which are also like the 8th lead of Robo Force is a Sectaur named Deneen. That's Garloo, who's also very prominent in the show.
Yep.
Big Lou is part of the comic relief. And then we got Cowboys of Moo Mesa, which is our newest brand so far that's been announced. We have something else coming out later this year. And they also have been included in everything, and that's probably a good. I couldn't think of a better transition.
Yes.
So we got the toys here now for Moo Mesa. That is Moo Montana. That is Turabol, and this is Calamity Kate. This is the first time we've had these in public. Nobody has seen these before. We've shown images, but this is the first time you can actually see them. So here they are. Calamity, she literally, she comes with the Gatling gun, massive amount of accessories. For all of them, by the way, but I'm a big fan of Gatling guns, so very excited. If I had nothing to do with this and had to only buy one, I'd probably buy Calamity. She's great. God, do I love that Gatling gun.
Are these sculpted by Brandon?
I actually don't know who sculpted what anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I was asked recently. Very recently how have things changed in the last year.
Yeah.
A year ago, I could have told you it like that.
Right.
But that's because we only have 1 or 2 toy lines.
Right.
Now, in fact, to be honest with you, we're so busy now. There's a chance, like The Expanse, for example, that was done by 2 different sculptors.
Okay.
So, yeah. So that, we were just so busy. And the guy who did Wave 1 of Biker Mice, he was one of the guys who did The Expanse.
Okay.
So we've gone from working... Yeah, that's a brand new reveal here. That's the chair from The Expanse. I don't know if you're a fan or not, but basically when the ships go faster than light, it's a very realistic show. So if you did that in real life, you'd be paralyzed. So these chairs allow you to go faster than light without getting paralyzed.
Okay. Yeah, these look great. I know we did a video, online, and we were just looking at renders at that time to see these here.
Are.
Super
Here they
cool.
are. Naomi with her purple hair that drove us crazy. Those are the original Sectaurs.
Yep.
So that's our Wave 1. We just brought them so people could see the whole thing.
Right.
Same thing with Garloo. We're making more right now. But then let's go back up here. So this is Biker Mice starting here.
Right.
This represents Wave 1. So the figures, the guys, that's Wave 1. Wave 2 are the bikes. The bikes are our first vehicles that we've ever done. They're dual illuminated, so all the headlights light up. This dashboard lights up, that dashboard lights up, and this one's brake light, because it doesn't have a dashboard, lights up. That's Charlie. She is hot out of the 3D printer and paint bay. Literally, she got done on Tuesday.
Oh no!
And so that's brand new.
It looks smooth.
That's Limburger, also in Wave 2. He comes with 3 heads, one like that, one similar but the mouth is closed, and one with the human mask. And then we're doing 2 others in Wave 3 that you'd probably see it if I had to guess New York Comic Con.
All right.
These are the Sports Bros.
That was just this week, right?
That's right. This is a partnership we did with Diamond, so it's an exclusive for them. We have the color ones and then the harder to find black and white ones. It's one of my favorite things ever about Biker Mice. They're from Chicago, so instead of the Chicago Cubs, we got the Chicago Nubs. So since I was a kid, that was one of my absolute favorite things. And now this is some of the newer news that we have. We did an exclusive deal with Walmart, and these are the 3 Walmart exclusives. So that is Fireproof Max 89, which is taken from a scene, we do comic books with Oni Press. So there's a scene where all these guys, with actually robots with flamethrowers, come at him, and he turns on his fire armor.
Right.
So that's because it's very important to us that we always have a story reason. Like having a repaint is okay, but there needs to be story behind it. So that's that. Night Fighting Dargon, that's literally something that was done back in the 90s, and that's, we gave that to Walmart as our exclusive. I'm not sure why a night fighter would be in silver and not black, but I didn't create the thing.
Dusk.
Maybe. Yeah. Dusk fighting
in that range.
And then that's Garloo, the exclusive Walmart version. Like you can see only at Walmart. Our nickname for him, which if I had to guess, we're going to actually make into canon, is Garbloo. So nice. And he's actually going to be in Biker Mice. So we're working out, how the story will incorporate.
Yeah, awesome.
So we'll go here to there. So this is Wave 2 of Robo Force. That is Hundred. That's the big villain. This here is my baby. This is Detonator. Detonator there was a character called Cruel in the original Robo Force. That is the only thing we've kept. Oh, and he was also, the original character was purple and black with a little pink. But this one, my inspiration, walking B-29. So those little nozzles, those are all lasers and not like pew pew pew, but like Cyclops' eye laser,
right?
Like that kind of laser, and they can cross and like literally turn enemies into like cubes. Yeah. On top of that, 6 missiles in the back that auto load, so he's got missiles internally. He's got laser swords, and it's a little hard to see right now, but behind the laser swords, there's 2. So 4 total, but 2 basically 50 cals per arm that can pop out.
Oh wow!
So he's my baby. If anybody, he's like our Boba Fett kind of guy. Hopefully, so I hope. And he can't talk, just like Snake Eyes. So he's my baby.
looks like that.
I know I've said that 50 times.
Yeah.
That Sentinel back there, that is her laser shields you see leaning against the wall. And then the orange guy, that is, what do you call it? That is not terrible. Why do you say terrible? That's Curmudgeon. The orange guy is Curmudgeon. That is our first Nacelle original character. He's a regular in Robo Force, but he's the comedy relief. So he works at the diner they all hang out at. He's grumpy.
Expression there.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's right.
Great.
And then the blue one, that's a deal we made with Oni Press, so that if anybody who ordered all 24 issues of the Nacelle Verse, they got one of those for free.
Oh, cool.
So that's what that is. And then lastly, that is, we did a deal with Funko, and that's what we call Max 64, because in the cartoon, there's an earlier version of Robo Force that doesn't have legs that syncs up with the original version from the 80s. And because we were doing so much new stuff and we get a lot of requests from the public, hey, you should do the old one, you should do the old one, we decided with Funko that we thought that would be the best way to go. And I'm very biased, I know, but God, I love that little guy.
It looks great.
Yeah, thank you.
It translates
All
well
Funko.
into a pop.
All Funko, yeah.
That's incredible.
But yeah, that's our offerings at 2024.
I love having the shows, creating shows, cartoons, and then like the toy line to go with it. That's so crucial, right?
Yeah,
and to be able to do that all yourself. Like how busy is it? And also, but how
crazy.
fulfilling.
I mean, here's the thing. You ever do something that's awful, but when it's over, it's great?
Yeah.
Animation is not for the faint of heart, man.
Right.
I mean, it's tough. It's really, really tough. Very complicated, very weird. Like, for example, like I just watched a rough cut, like the second rough cut of the 6th episode. Even the second rough cut, you see all the robots like shooting at each other.
Right.
So they're ducking lasers, like all this, but the lasers haven't been put in yet.
Right.
So you're literally, it's like watching them break dance. It's like, everything else I've ever done in my career, it's done.
Right.
So you don't have to use your brain to try and figure out what you're watching. And this is the second cut. The animatic stage, I'm like, what is this pencil? What is happening? So it's very long and very hard. But in order for this to all work, we can't just do one piece.
Right.
When we decided to do this, it was like, we're either going to do this or we're not going to do it, and obviously we went for it.
And the stuff that you don't do, like you just put into comics, deal,
Well, yes, and the comics act as the prequels to the series. So a huge part of the storyline in Robo Force, the animated series, is entirely set up in the Robo Force comic books.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So like for fans, whether you're a fan of one of these or all of them, like after all these years, to have a full-fleshed launch, that's super cool.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
These are coming out. It says spring 25, but I'm hoping Q1 of 25.
Okay.
The bikes will be out this year. They're literally being made in the factory right now.
Awesome.
Wave 2 of Robo Force and Wave 3, I should say, will be probably middle of 2025. The nubs, these are all coming out this year, right before Christmas.
Okay.
So you'll be able to get all of those. And Wave 2 of Robo Force will probably be mid to late 2025.
Awesome.
Expanse is middle of 25. And we're also, even though we're not showing anything yet, we're in the midst of production on Wave 2 Sectaurs, which will include at least one bug.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, thank you so much for walking us through this.
Yeah.
It's always good to chat with you, and love everything you're building.
Thanks, man.
Have a great con.
You too.